What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Shuggy from Shook Earth Media, and today we're talking about House of Gucci. I just got home from the movie theater, and I really enjoyed the film overall. Like a lot of Ridley Scott's work, the acting obviously takes the forefront. The performances were amazing, and the casting was really great. And overall, the inner workings of the family is by far the most interesting part. For those who don't know, it's about the fashion moguls Gucci and how the family ran the business at the time and how that all fell apart and what led to the brand now being corporate and publicly traded, and about how it's a backstabbing and various deals and a lot of turmoil between family members, and it's really interesting watch. Obviously the show is stolen by Lady Gaga and Adam Driver. Their performances were incredible, and the psychological complexity of their characters really took the forefront, and they portrayed it excellently. Yeah, this film has a lot of style, of course, as you would expect. It's just a feast for the eyes. Every shot is definitely stylized, and there's a lot of great work done in the set dressing and the backgrounds and the setting and everything. But really, it's an intimate film about the relationships between these characters first and foremost. It's maybe a little less action-packed than I was expecting. It's definitely a slow burn, but that I think suits the story. You have to get in the minds of these characters and understand what's going on, and the family dynamic is really important to establish right off the bat. It starts off by introducing Maurizio and Patricia, who are the two main characters portrayed by Adam Driver and Lady Gaga, respectively. And Adam Driver's character is to inherit 50% of the Gucci empire, and Patricia meets him at a party, and we start off the film by introducing them individually, and then we get to see them meet, and we get to see their relationship and how their first date went, and we get to see their relationship build, and then we get to see them get married. And of course, Adam Driver's character's father, portrayed greatly by Jeremy Irons, Rodolfo Gucci. Yeah, and Maurizio's father objected to their marriage, and there's a lot of strife right off the bat. And now, in very few scenes, we really established quite a lot of history. We understand how Rodolfo, who's Maurizio's father, how he and his mother met, and how she passed on, and all of this. It's really condensed. So it's simultaneously a slow burn, but there's a lot in every scene, really. And there's nothing really, maybe a few things here and there you could trim down, but there's really so much in each scene that it really, every bit is necessary for the story. So being a period piece and seeing all the old cars and the fashion and the set dressing and the designs, all of that really sets the scene very well. And it's just a great look into the minds of these characters. Probably my favorite character is Paulo, who is Adam Driver's character's cousin, and he is to inherit the other 50% of the Gucci empire, which is owned by Adam Driver's character's uncle. And Jared Leto plays Paulo, and he is completely transformed in this role. Not even recognizable. I didn't know it was him until after I saw the film and looked at the cast and all that. And absolutely the most the top character, and that's just how he is. I mean, he's definitely the black sheep of the family. He has all these ideas about fashion, and he has all these ideas, but they're quite garish, I believe is the right word. Very over the top, very 80s, and you can definitely tell that it doesn't fit with the Gucci aesthetic. And there's some family turmoil where he's trying to release his own line, and they give him a cease and desist for the copyright of the Gucci family and all of that. So that turmoil, definitely, that conflict really works in this film. And as over the top as he is, the one recurring theme with Ridley Scott films is that these performances seem so real and authentic. It really feels like real people, and this family that they created just is like so realistic. And not to say that it matches the history. I don't know the background story of this at all, so whether it matches real history of the situation or not is that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it feels authentic by how genuine the performances are, how consistent it is, how detailed it is. Every glance, every spare, everything that they're doing in the scene, other than just reciting the lines, it adds so much to their characters and to the family dynamic, because really establishing this family dynamic is key to the story, making it work. I don't want to give away too much, even though it is a real life story. I don't want to give away too much. I will say it does kind of drag in certain points. Like I said, it's a slow burn. You have to go in knowing that, I think, to really fully enjoy it. And it really is about the acting. So seeing the relationship between Lady Gaga's character and Adam Driver's character, seeing their performance again, it feels so genuine. You get to see their relationship blossom from the very beginning, and you get to see immediately, it's very well established that Patricia is interested in the Gucci family name first and foremost. She's interested in what she can get out of it. She wants everything. She wants a good marriage. She wants a family, but more than that, she wants to build an empire. And she's constantly plotting and trying to. She views it as the best interest of her and her husband, but really she has her own wants and desires. Meanwhile, Adam Driver's character was purely driven by her beauty, and that's what he saw in her first and foremost, and didn't think of her as somebody who was only interested in the money. And of course, she's not only interested in the money, but that is very much the allure to Adam Driver's character to her, is not just the money, but the connections, right? It's the empire that has been built, and that she almost feels entitled to at a certain point. And really going beat by beat with her character, you get to see how she transforms from, humble beginnings to power hungry at the end to complete sociopath at the end. So it's a very slow burn, like I said, and you get to go beat by beat with all these characters. Not a moment is wasted. And everything, it's very interesting. It's not a film for everybody. If you want something a little bit more action-packed, this isn't it. I kept thinking that maybe if it was the events were rearranged, it might have been a little bit more of a suspenseful thing, but it's really just about the characters. It plays out completely in order, and it's really about letting the performances shine. And that's what the film does in spades. So I highly enjoyed this film. I would recommend it, absolutely. It's maybe a little on the long side. I feel like maybe if we lost like 20 minutes, it would have been, an even sharper, quicker film. But, at the end of the day, I don't feel like any scene was really wasted. So at the end, there's a certain part where, Adam Driver's character and Lady Gaga's characters are not on screen together as much without spoiling anything, even though it's a real life story, like I said. But when they're not on screen together, it does drag for a little bit towards the end. But it definitely builds to a climax that makes perfect sense, and it's very well executed. So that's my review of the film. Performances, amazing. And if you're into the fashion world and you like the aesthetic of everything, you're probably going to enjoy this as well. I mean, the sets, the costumes, everything perfect, and the period piece aspect is something I really get a lot out of. As you guys know, if you're a longtime viewer of this channel, I really like period pieces. So so that's my review of this film. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below if you've seen it. I'd love to hear from you. And let me know what you guys think And if you like videos like this, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll see you on the next one. Alright, peace out everybody. Have a good one.